Welcome to the third edition of our lockdown assemblies, and as I said for the last 2 weeks, we still really miss you as students. We really miss you not being in school. We're desperate for the day that you can actually come back and we can begin developing our Urnsford community again. I just want to say before I hand over to our special guest speaker of the assembly today, I'd just like to say well done for all the hard work you're putting in at home. Both students and parents who are working with students, thank you again to the parents for everything that you're doing. I really hope you have a good break over the course of the next 2 weeks. Make sure you have a rest, make sure you have a break from work, and I look forward to introducing the next assembly when we come back. So for now, I'm going to hand over to Mr. Cottrell.
Okay, right, as you can see, lockdown closed, wearing my special Hawaiian number, Joe Exotic, Mr. Cottrell Exotic. How are you all? We miss you all. Okay, it's good to see you all, speak to you. I know I can't see you, but I just want to talk to you really. Obviously it's coronavirus, it's a little bit scary at the minute. There's lots of worrying headlines, you see on the slides, there's lots of headlines. Boris Johnson's not very well at the minute. So it is a scary time, but actually there's so many reasons to be really positive about what's going on at the minute, about actually taking this opportunity and making it have a positive spin. And I think we can all do that, teachers, families, and you guys at home, the pupils, okay? So, reason number one, I've got 4 reasons why we can take this as a positive. The first thing that we can do is take a bit of time for ourselves. Okay, this is a unique opportunity where you've got lots of time, where you can't go out to see friends, you can't come to school, you can't go out of your house really. So actually, this is a time to reflect on yourself, to have a think about actually what's really important to you. There might be something that you want to pick up as a hobby. Okay, so I've got there, picking up a new hobby or interest. You might just be really interested in, I don't know, ancient Egypt, and you want to go and research because you've got lots of time now to go and find out exactly how Tutankhamun was discovered. That's what I've done. All right, I won't bore you with all that, but I used to love all that stuff at school. But then just spending some time at home, getting a bit of mindfulness, you know, becoming more physical and having a little bit more of a fitness regime. I know that I've now started being a little bit fitter. I know you can't tell yet, but it takes time. All right, this is a smaller top than I'm used to wearing. And also, your friends and family, start valuing them. All right, I miss a lot of my friends so much, and if it was not now for all the different apps you can use where you can see their faces, I think I'd be a little bit down and depressed. So actually, for the first time in forever, I'm going to tell you to use your phones as much as you can. Get on your phones, have some FaceTime, have some Zoom or some whatever it's called, Face Party app or whatever it is, I don't know. So, but you could do lots of things and value your friends. At the same time, you're going to find out who your real true friends are. So that's a real good life lesson for you to actually find out who is really important to you and your family, of course. Grandparents, we can't see at the minute, so getting to speak to them on the phone is really good. Don't try and teach them FaceTime. I've tried to do that. My granddad nearly blew up the kitchen. Okay, so you have to be really careful with technology and old people. Also, spending time with the people that are actually in your house, okay? I know it's hard, okay? We've got 2 little kids and Miss Thomas. Miss Thomas has probably thought many times about getting me out of the house, but I'm still here, I'm surviving, okay? I survived coronavirus and Mrs. Thomas at the minute. But enjoy the people around you, all right? You get to spend time with people that sometimes your parents might have to go to work, your brothers and sisters might go to a different school. So that's a really lovely opportunity now to do things that you might not have got to do before. And then just to be you. Take some time to relax. This is the only time we're ever going to reward you as a nation for watching Netflix and playing the Xbox. It's a fact that you can, and I'll talk about being a hero in a minute, but those things are also important, having some downtime. Turn your WhatsApp group chat off for a little bit and just think about you and just relax. All right, that's really good for your mental health, just having a little bit of you time. Right then, on to reason number 2. Reason number 2 is a chance to be a superhero. Lots of people at the minute are being heroes, not just the NHS workers and the teachers and the doctors and all those people, carers and supermarket workers, but actually just your everyday people are becoming heroes, and you could be one of those people in this time. And just some of the ways you could be a hero, simple things. First of all, you could just help your mum and dad or your carers at home. You could be offering to cook a meal, to do the washing up, to look after your brothers or sisters so that they can do their job. It might be that your parents are key workers, and by being a hero actually, you could be going out to do the shopping for them. Okay, and there's lots of different ways you could be a hero. Always say safe being a hero, but there's lots of ways you could be. Another way, like I've just said, could be actually doing some shopping for someone that you know can't get there. I know at the minute I'm having to drop shopping off to my grandparents, like I've mentioned before. So that, you know, stay away from them, drop it on the doorstep, move away. But there might be someone in your family that you are helping, so you're being a hero. The biggest way that we can be a hero, though, is actually to just stay at home. Okay, and it's on the telly a lot at the minute, and everyone's saying stay at home, save the NHS, save lives. But actually, we will never be able to measure the impact of people that are actually staying at home. We will only see the impact of people that didn't do that, and the impact of people that didn't do that is that people are losing their lives. So you can actually be a superhero, because superheroes save lives, just by staying at home. Reason number 3 is also to appreciate those superheroes that are out there at the minute. We've got doctors and nurses and NHS workers that are getting claps on a Thursday at 8 o'clock. Join in with that, appreciate them. All right, other heroes is your parents and the families that you're living with. All right, it is a massive effort to work at home and to try and homeschool children and to do whatever other things that we have to do every single day. And your brothers and sisters will be feeling the stress, you'll be feeling the stress, but also your parents will. So they're all heroes. Take time to appreciate them. Also, you know, your supermarket workers, people that are working there every day, putting themselves on the front line just so we can get some beans on toast. They are heroes. Okay, and we've really got to appreciate them. And also there's people doing amazing things around us. Mr. Cobrin, special mention to him, because he's actually made over 1,000 masks now that can go out to NHS workers, care workers, pharmaceutical people, to protect them from anyone with coronavirus. So that's happening right here at the school. So anyone that comes to this school should be really proud of all the teachers. Mr. Cobrin's got a big organisation now of lots of teachers that are helping him, but you should be really proud to be at Ernsford, because we're doing amazing things. And it's not just this school, there's lots of people around the country that are doing it. So appreciate the heroes. The 4th one, and a really important one, is gaining a new essential life skill. We talk a lot at school about how actually the one thing that separates us from being one of the very, very, very best schools in the country is homework and independent skills. And we're not there yet. We really reflected on that as a school, that we're not there. We're not the most independent learners. But right now, the only way you can learn is to be independent. And we've seen some amazing efforts from you on Google Classroom and on all the apps at home, Seneca, all those sorts of things. And we know that this is making you become more independent. So we really need to grow that. Okay, we're planting seeds now while you're not allowed to be in school. But we're going to try and grow that as a school, because independence is, in my opinion, the one thing that stops Ernsford Grange students becoming the best students in the school. I think you're nearly the best, but we could be the absolute best in the whole country, okay, if we just become more independent. And the reason why it's so important, first of all, it is a life skill. You won't be able to do anything successful in life, meaningful, if you're not independent, okay? Also, exam preparation, you're going to need it. In year 11, you will need independence, okay? Anyone that's coming up to exams, you will need independence. Exam motivation, okay, will motivate you to do stuff. You can be independent, get up out of your bed and do something for yourself. It is motivating, and it does lead to success. Okay, so they're the 4 reasons that I think we should be looking at this coronavirus as a positive. The last message from me, just before we go on the Easter holidays, or just as we're in the Easter holidays and the sun's coming out and all these things, is this. This picture right here is of a soldier in World War II carrying a donkey. Now you might think he's carrying that donkey because that donkey he's really worried about and he cares about that donkey. He's not actually doing it for that reason. He's carrying that donkey because there's lots of landmines about, and he's worried that if he doesn't pick that donkey up, it'll run around like a lunatic and it'll set a load of bombs off. Okay, so what my message to you is, instead of going outside now and running around and seeing lots of different people and setting off loads of little landmines by spreading the coronavirus, stay at home, enjoy Easter, and do not be that donkey. Okay, have a brilliant time. We love you lots. Keep safe. See you soon. Enjoy the shirt.